It works, Go on. Oh,
Well, we are back. We are back once again on United and Everything Football. That is what you wanted to see. We wanted to win a football match. And we've won a football match. Like Kwame has always been consistently saying, just win your games. Just win football matches. And that's exactly what we did today. We played against Sunderland. We beat them by 2-0. We are recording right after the game, right at the blast of the final whistle. So if any news will come, will definitely come over us. So please bear with us. My name is Kwame. I'm here with Kwame Nchubwesi. I'm doing it with you every single time. Kwame, great to have you. Winning 2-0. You look to be in a very buoyant mood because Chelsea play against Liverpool next.
Agenda. Imagine being this poor, yeah? Oh, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm in a peaceful place. Imagine being this poor in some way, somehow. So being on top of the rent boys for the next 2 weeks. So what that means is, since we are recording right after, what that means is I'm hoping that Chelsea don't beat Liverpool. They should split the points. They should draw. Or worst case scenario, Liverpool should take the points.
I'm sure by the time the recording is out, that result would have come out. So you will definitely know what is happening. Well, Kwame, let me make a quick turnaround. When I come back, we'll just try and break down the game and discuss a few things that's come up in between the time we recorded our last episode and this one. Okay, let's make a quick turnaround. Remember to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and also share with your friends and also leave a comment with us. It's always enjoyable. You guys are so amazing. We truly appreciate you. So continue staying fabulous. The computer staying amazing and awesome. Thank you so much. Let's make a quick turnaround. When we come back, we'll delve into it here at United and Everything Football. All right, thank you very much. I have news for you. We are close to getting a sponsor. I've been telling you this, but this time around, it is extra close. When we come and advertise them, patronize them, please. Patronize them.
Patronize.
Patronize them. That's the least you can do for us because we are bringing you good things. We bring you good podcasts. So anybody partnering us is also good. So patronize them. Kwame, 2-0. Benjamin Sesko back-to-back goals. Our front three were involved in the goals today. Mason Mount, well taken goal today. Mbumo, started off quite well, but after the assist, it looks as if his decision making was all over the place. But let's discuss the game. I mean, what do you make? And also, Lamens was in post today. That's also another huge talking point. So it looks as if we have quite a lot of things to discuss on this episode. Kwame, let me start. Your general thoughts. First, winning 2-0. And as it stands, let me check on the table. This is
top half, isn't it? Top half, I hope it's top half. I don't look at the table these days because it's depressing.
Yes, we are in the top half, just so you know. We are in the top half. We are actually 8th, just behind Man City. We are on 10 points, and we are just 6 points from the top.
Anyway.
and this.
So wait, Man City have a game in hand, yeah?
Yes, a game in hand. Yes. So it is back to back home wins. Beats Burnley, beats Chelsea, beats Sunderland.
That's progress, isn't it? That's positive news. We'll take any positive news we can get.
Like it.
Because positive news has been we've been deprived of it for quite some time. It's a welcome result. It's like preview. I told you I expect us to win. I didn't think it would be comfortable. I think in the end we made heavy weather of it based off how we played in the second half. But at the end of the day, I still expected.
Clean sheet, by the way.
Of the season, yeah?
Yes.
I can't even remember the last time we kept a clean sheet ever. I can't.
Against Aston Villa in the last game, didn't we keep a clean sheet?
Aston Villa in the last game of the last season, the dead rubber. Yeah. Everything is so scarce that it's so hard to even
Recollect.
recollect. But see, it's a win. When we win these days, I feel relieved more than anything. Like it's more of relief, and it's coming at the absolute right time in the sense that we all deserve a break from club football. In my opinion, I deserve a break from club football. So to go out on a win, knowing that I'm not going to watch United for the next 2 weeks, and we can focus on Otohado and the Black Stars, it's quite relief for me. It will even be super duper great if the Rent boys find themselves behind us. I'm just ultimately relieved that we've won the game. We've won our relegation 6-pointer. These are the games that ensures that we will not get relegated. As to whether we'll make any progress the rest of the season, I don't know. But how did the game go? I think we can just talk briefly about the game and just get it over and done with. The starting lineup. You know, the issues I have always starts with the starting lineup. So the starting lineup was rather familiar, except for a couple of changes. Amad Diallo came back into the right wing back spot because Mazrari is out injured. I think Amad would have started there anyway, and I think he played well. He played very very well against his former side. I think he should have even got on the score sheet. On the other full back position was Diogo Dalot playing as an inverted wing back. We had two inverted wing backs. See, this whole Dalot thing, I don't know. Then centre backs, he brought Lenny Yoro back. After Maguire also shit himself in the previous game, he brought Lenny Yoro back into the lineup. Matthias De Ligt moved into central centre back, and then Luke Shaw maintains his position. Luke Shaw continues to play, but fair play to him. I think today he played well. He was one of the most aggressive of all our centre backs. Between him and De Ligt, they were super duper aggressive on the Sunderland forwards. Lamens started in goal, and I think he played well. I'm going to mix their performances with the lineup so that it goes a bit quickly. Lamens' distribution today, left foot, right foot, was very good. I mean, his kicking, let me not say distribution, because I don't think his kicking was good in terms of the
He's just not kicking anywhere. He's attempting to.
Yeah. I don't think the success ratio would be superb, but I think the kicks, even under pressure, were good.
Yeah.
His claims from crosses, very, very good. I'd give him like top scores for that. And his shot stopping, he had a couple of saves to make, one from Granit Xhaka and another in the very last dying ember of the game.
Yes. That was the clearest chance that Sunderland had, I think, throughout the game.
Ultimately, I think he had a very, very good safe debut. It was a good game to have your debut in, a home game against a team that everybody expects to be, let me just say, a promoted side. So kudos to him. It's a good ushering for him into the side, and I hope he keeps his place. Before the game, Ruben Amorim was calling it rotation. It shouldn't be rotation. Banyende is not doing anything exceptional for him to come back into the team for the next game. Get Lamens into the soup, which is the hot soup, which is Anfield, and let's just see what he's really truly made up of. In the midfield is the midfield. Skipping it, going to the forwards. So forwards, he started Mount at left wing back, and then left 10, Sesko and Cunha.
Mbumo, not Cunha.
Sorry, Mbumo and then Sesko. What I would say is Mount played like Mount has been playing almost the entirety of the season. Very well, exceptionally well. And he took his first goal so well. The control and the finish was exceptional. He hasn't scored too many league goals for Manchester United. I think this is probably his second league goal, if I'm not mistaken. He has sold that shot ever since he came. So this season should be a big season for him if he wants to return into the England squad and all that. Mbumo started the game well, like you rightly said. He combined very well with Amad Diallo on the right-hand side. This is the first time I've seen the two of them combine well in any game. Consistently, you could tell like they were on it. They knew where they were not getting to each other's way. Let me put it that way. And Sesko down the middle did well to also score his second goal for Manchester United in back-to-back games. First goal at Old Trafford. You know, I have him in my fantasy team. I drafted him this week because I felt if he is to kick on, he has to get these successive goals. And I like the manner of the goal because it wasn't pretty.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be pretty goals. That's the mark of a number 9. I don't want my number 9 only scoring stunners and not scoring the easy goals. A throw in direct from a set piece and then we score. We caused a lot of havoc from set pieces in this particular game. It was quite refreshing that we on the other hand, were causing problems from set pieces and we defended set pieces way better than we actually do. Happy for Shesko. Very extremely happy for him. The only pushback I would have is his link up play wasn't really up there. It has to get better, especially against better opposition. But one thing that goes for us when you play him is when the ball is played direct or played in the air, about 90% of the time he would win the header and somebody else can run onto the football. Even if he doesn't win the header, he doesn't make it easy for centre backs to head those balls. If those balls were going into you know who from last season, every ball is going back into the Manchester United half. But this time around, he's flicking them on, he's barging into the centre backs, and he's not bullied. He's not being bullied, which is good. He just has to do better with the ball at his feet. I thought we would put them to the sword in the second half. But honestly, that second half was a drag. But I kind of understand it. In hindsight, it's easy to say this. I kind of understand. We've been reeling. We've been a team that has been going through a bad spell. The past 1 week has been tough. So I think what they just wanted to do was see out the football game, secure the point, secure a clean sheet, make sure that we win. We have a negative goal difference, so I was just hoping we'll pile on the goals. Mbumo wasn't on it. Cunha came on. You can tell he's desperate to score, and I hope he also scores very soon because of the 3 forwards that we bought, he's the one who hasn't gotten on the score sheet yet. I think Ibumo has to now. Sesko also has to. Cunha is yet to score. The injury that he had was a bit of a disruption, but hopefully when he comes back, when we come back after the international break, he will be able to do bits. It was a good result, satisfactory result. I mean, welcome results. We'll take it. Any win, we'll take it, Kwame. We'll just move on.
Anyway, we'll take it and then you just move on. So Kwame has done some very good assessments and a few things, but there was this very interesting call that would have been so disappointing if the referee had gone or pressed ahead with that penalty call that the VAR had to overturn as quickly as possible because the referee, I'm not too sure what he saw.
What's going on?
What's going on? Because it was so crazy. It was so crazy to the extent that I kept wondering what did you see? What did you see? Why don't you rather leave it like that and let VAR come in? Because
I'll call.
VAR will definitely review the decision and all that. Because you see, the whole purpose of VAR as well is to ensure that we are making decisions where human errors are limited, all right? So that if you are not too sure of something, why do you give a call? Have you noticed how they call the offside now? They just keep the flag down for some time, especially when you are not sure. And then you allow the video to come in to assist you. That's what we are doing right now. So you don't have to make a call when you have not had the benefit of clearly observing and seeing this, because the way in nature the game plays, depending on the angle you are, you're unable to see certain things clearly. And because you don't see certain things clearly, you are unable to make the right decision. So I felt that...
Kwame, what I would say is we have lost our aura.
Oh, of course.
If we had our aura, this decision is never, ever going to even come in at Old Trafford in the first place.
Never happened.
Old Trafford, like, it's just never happening. You will not see this decision at City. You will not see this decision at Anfield.
Yeah.
Even currently Emirates, you will not see that decision. Yeah. We've just lost our aura.
That's also
last week when we had a penalty and they had to have a man sent off. Come on, these decisions, I just know it's because we've lost our aura. Well, if we gain our aura back, these decisions are never ever happening at Old Trafford.
It should never ever go on. But that's also one key thing that played out in the game that we felt that you should know. If there is one thing that I picked up, I mean, it's lemons. It's, please don't get me wrong, it's not a hype or anything. I was just looking at the basics. I mean, how you're able to kick the ball, how you are able to... Yeah, before somebody go and say you are hyping the player, because people will easily misconstrue.
Yeah, the thing is, it's easy for people to say it's hype because, do you know why I'm saying that? Even before you say anything, I would say we have been starved of decent goalkeeping for so long that even the basics might be overhyped, overemphasized.
What I'm trying to do is just to point it out, right? Not even sort of say, oh, it was good, it was great. No, I mean, point it out. I just want to see under pressure, even when the player has the ball at his feet, you are not seeing jitters, right? You are not seeing like some sort of fear around the player, because it just took one game for me to see Bayern there and know that he is not.
Just knew.
Just one game. Like, you realize that the player is always under certain pressure to sort of if you give me the ball, let me quickly get it off my legs. So he just kicks it anywhere.
And do you know that game was even against lower league opposition in the League Cup?
Newport. It wasn't Newport or something.
Newport. You remember very well. A couple of years ago.
Yes.
Your memory is so good.
There's no way I will ever forget that.
Right? It's like, what the heck is this?
I'm like, oh, we clamored for him. We wanted him because Onana had made a mess in that first few months. So and there was this issue of the player having to come in and all of that. We needed to fix all of those, and people were clamoring, oh, let's the new
FA Cup, FA Cup.
Let the second goalkeeper play. Let the second goalkeeper play. Let the second goalkeeper play. And this is what happened. So Lemons, his composure, his control, and everything, I felt was okay, at least at the bare minimum. His shot stopping, he was put to the sword very early on, or late in the first half, when Granit Xhaka had been struck that ball, the very typical Granit Xhaka, and he was able to quickly come to it. That was when I heard a commentator say that in Europe's top 10 league, he has the highest number of saves. It was quite interesting to hear.
Yeah, but then again, a lot had to do with the fact that Antwerp defensively were that's the thing about statistics. You have to be very extremely careful.
Go inside a bit. I mean, they said it's like mini skates, right?
Yeah. Defensively, Royal Antwerp was one of the shakiest teams in Europe.
But you just need your goalkeeper to be able to stop shots, right? So if even that is, for me, it's a good thing to see, because if you have today that we had quite an organized defense, you could realize he just came up with just 2 saves, just 2, right? If we had a very terrible or a very poor defense, that is when he'll be exposed to a lot more shots and will be made.
Let's see if he's exposed to better opposition, whether he can handle it as well.
These are key things that you need to pay attention to when you are discussing that. But it was generally a great game. I mean, you'd obviously expect a reaction. And definitely there was a reaction. Really, there was a reaction. And that is what helped us to be able to, get the 2-0 win. But Kwame, I don't know if there are any things, especially some key players and all of that. Hey, there is the 007 for Cunha.
That's happened though. I've been low-key trying to. I was just praying. I was so desperate for him to score today. And you could tell there's desperation. Kwame is a bit desperate. Maybe against he's a big game player, so perhaps against Liverpool he would turn up. One thing I observed is when we made substitutions, of course, he made his customary centre-back substitution at the end of the game. But before then, Kobbie Mainoo came on. Yeah. And Kobbie Mainoo came on and came into midfield to pair up with Casemiro briefly. And he moved Bruno Fernandes forward. Look, I'm saying it with a smile on my face. Oh, God. He did something different. He moved Bruno Fernandes forward. I was like, oh, okay. That's nice. That didn't even last long. I don't even think Bruno Fernandes played well today. And even when he did move forward, he also did not play well. But by then, we're just seeing out the game. All I saw was a team that was just trying to see out the game. The poor Diogo Dalot was moved out, brought on Dogu. Dogu should have put in better crosses.
Let's spend a minute on Diogo Dalot. And then Wasasa. Why is
Diogo Dalot. Pause. When did I start complaining about Diogo Dalot? Tell people when I started complaining about Diogo Dalot.
More than 4 or 5 years now.
It's been more than half a decade since I started complaining. See, I started complaining about Diogo Dalot before he even went on loan to AC Milan. You've always been in my private. I've always been asking myself, what do people see? What is he good at that people see? That's me. I don't see. Kwame, me, I watch football. I know football. You know football. I've been watching this guy, sir, for 7 years at Manchester United.
Can't cross.
He can't cross. He can't tackle. He can't shoot. He can't defend. What can he do? All he has is just aura. Like he's just like,
And
and then
it's
he
not
talks a good
around.
game.
It's just there's this name these people call it
Busybody.
passion merchant.
Passion merchant. That's the word. That's the term. Passion merchant. Bruno is passion merchant, but with ability, with results,
Exactly.
with numbers.
But
But
he's always
Diogo Dalot is
he's
also a
always
passion
vocal.
merchant without
He's always
anything.
showing up to speak and
I'm a
like
leader, like that kind of thing.
leader.
But he's horrible. He
Awesome.
is horrible. He's one of those players that I want to see leave United. But
Yeah.
so far as Amorim is here, he's not leaving. I knew the left back thing, yeah. If we don't sign another left back to Patrick Dogo, he was always going to be the alternative at left wing back. But he's a bad alternative there.
Awesome.
He's a bad alternative. We have to add somebody to actually compete with Patrick Dogo. If this is my thinking, yeah. If Lisandro Martinez comes back and he's the same Lisandro Martinez, move Luke Shaw back to left wing back. If he tears his hamstring, we don't care. Like, I mean, it's not like we even need you here for a long time. But go play your left wing back that you want to play. You get what I'm trying to say?
Far better.
Because he'll be far better than the alternatives that we have there. And if he tears his hamstring while doing so be it. Would any of us be surprised? We'll go like, that's typical Luke Shaw. Goodbye. That's the end of you. We've had enough. Other than that, we have to buy a left wing back. We have to buy a left wing back in the next 2 windows.
Anyway, let me read something Sesko just said. He says that it's always a lot of pressure, especially in a club like this. We always take it in a positive way. We showed once again that we can play well and win games. It is important to continue like that. So that's Benjamin Sesko speaking.
I'm
right.
so happy for that kid, yeah. Kwame, I'm so happy for that kid because you can easily succumb under the pressure that we are under, easily. But if your striker is getting goals, it's good. It's good. So good.
Some of us sometimes seem to underestimate the whole idea about pressure and performing at a big stage and performing at a club in the size and stature of Man United. It brings me back to something I want us to discuss. I mean, we won. Kudos to Ruben Amorim. Congratulations to coach. But prior to that, he was saying some things that I found very interesting and funny. Please, why do I have to always issue a caveat anytime I'm going to talk about Ruben Amorim?
Yeah, it's because of the state of the fan base now. It's a civil war. A civil war.
See, I don't care. See, the guy said something today.
Say what you want to say.
Yeah. What did he mean by the media? The players should stop listening to the media.
No, he said that though you are misquoting. Let me tell you exactly what he said. He said the players are listening to the media.
They are listening.
Yes, they are listening to the media, not him. He just threw his players under the bus. It was typical Portuguese mafioso. We've seen it from his daddy. His daddy used to do when his daddy is cornered.
No, listen to me, not listen to them.
You know when Jose is my guy, right? Like my guy. But when Jose Mourinho is cornered, yeah, he will blame everybody except himself. He's the last person who will take any blame for anything.
I want to look for the quote and read it because
he says, I think he's gone.
My players, I guarantee you, they are listening to you. All those they are putting that inside because we are not winning games, Amorim said. But they have to believe in me because I watch more games of United more than you guys combined.
What sound?
So my biggest problem for my players is for my players to believe in me. So my biggest problem is for my players to believe in you guys when you say the problem of our team is the system. So that is the problem. He says that is the challenge. It's not his ability, it's not his anything, but you guys, the media.
It's not his ineptitude, it's the media, it's the players.
Because
do you know very soon he'll blame Sir Jim Ratcliffe? See, do you know something? We are laughing about this now. It's easy for us to laugh about this now
because we've won again.
If we had lost, all these things would have been seen in a different light. The two of us wouldn't be laughing about this. Because since last night, I've been so pissed off, so angry, so triggered by those comments. These guys never ever take responsibility for anything. How do you blame the press? You now blame your players. What are you doing? Oh, come on. You coach Manchester United. You yourself said, even at in England, the pressure isn't even as grave as in Portugal. In Portugal, when the press descend on you, it's insults, it's verbal abuse, it's actually physical abuse sometimes.
This one is just pressure.
Even fans can enter your training ground at your previous club and beat people, beat players, beat everybody. So you claim that the pressure there is even graver than in England. How then do you now turn around and say it is the media that is convincing the players? Your job is to convince your players. If you can't convince your players, move. Anyway, let's not thrive on negativity. Otherwise, people will forget all the positive things we've spoken about over the past 30 minutes.
For me,
come and focus on this part of the pod.
I felt it's something we should just talk about because
he didn't speak well. He's not speaking well now. He's gone into defense mode. He's activated his defense mechanism now. Yeah. He feels like the world is caving in on him, and he has to stand up for himself. Anyway. My problem with him doing that is you are somebody who has always said you would always come to the defense of your players. All of a sudden, you are throwing your players under the bus. You have to take your time, because if you lose this dressing room, that's the end. And me, I feel there are moments that I feel he could be on the verge of losing the dressing room. So he has to be very careful if he wants to keep his job at Manchester United.
It's very important. But I don't know what is there to talk about. But what we are happy about is that we've won a game. We are going into the international break. On my screens right now is Chelsea-Liverpool. I'm sure by the time you watch this, you would have known the scoreline to that game. They should just probably play a draw. Chelsea-Liverpool just lash them. And let's
either draw a Liverpool win 5-0. That would be cool.
Yeah, that's something. But Liverpool themselves. Can we talk about Florian Wirtz?
If you know me, I don't comment very often on other clubs' players. I think we have too much on our hands to be overly concerned about
and everything football. Yeah, let's do it.
You see, the thing is, I always say this. When your team is winning, your players can get away with so many things. Florian Wirtz can be playing poorly or not be delivering, but they will not attack him like how they attacked the Paul Pogba because Manchester United was not doing well.
Yeah.
I won't go into race. I won't go into anything else. I just think it's about team performance. Yeah. When your team is performing, and it applies with players, big money signings at most of the big clubs. Yeah. When their players don't hit the ground running, they are afforded the time to acclimatize, to get used to the style of play, or even fit into the system. Right now, I think he's a system misfit. He's a drastic misfit from what we were doing last season that was working. But the likes of Salah and the rest to be banging in the goals and afford the player time to settle in some way somehow. That's what makes his situation unique compared to ours. At Manchester United, when Cunha is not scoring and we are losing games, very soon there will be like 008, 009, 0010, and it keeps on going, and we keep on losing, and everything is toxic. But at winning clubs, at Manchester City, Grealish cost £100 million. 4 years, he was a flop. Every Manchester City fan knows he was a flop. He had just one good season in 4 years.
Correct.
He didn't produce the numbers, he didn't produce the stats. But nobody was overly concerned about Grealish because the team would still find a way of winning anyway. Who cares about our £100 million signing who was not doing very well or was not carrying Manchester City? Nobody ever cared, Kwame. Nobody cared.
Yeah.
So their £135 million striker will probably get them the goals. Their Mohamed Salah will get them the goals, and then Werner will get Vert to get away with it. Do you get my point?
Yeah, I get it.
So that's the thing. The thing is, your team should win. If your team wins, these things don't matter. If Manchester United wins, nobody cares about Cunha's numbers. You see, if you are winning every week and Cunha is not scoring, I don't care. But if you're not winning and he's not scoring, I care, because it's a problem.
How many goals has Joker scored so far in the league?
I think Šeško has scored more than him. I think he scored one or two. No, two.
He scored two.
Oh, today he scored again?
No. He scored two because I think he scored a penalty and he scored against Leeds.
That's true. So he scored two. So Šeško has caught up with him. And Šeško is in the YRD. In these tough times, YRD. It's a decent start. He wasn't even starting games. So if he started games... Wait, probably. The last game was his first league start, right? Against...
No. That was the...
Was this second?
That was... He started against Chelsea, so, I mean...
Okay. So this will be his third league start, right?
Yes.
So 2 league goals in 3 league starts. That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah. So let's see.
Oh, he's in the game now. He's in the game now. He's in the game.
He's in the game now. All right, Kwame, thank you so much for being on the podcast. But let me look at the goal kings charts. That's what I'm trying to look at right now. Wow, Antoine Semenyo. Wow, 6 goals. Ellen Haaland leading with 8
You have
goals.
to sign Semenyo, Kwame. You have to
Igor
sign Semenyo. You have to
Thiago.
go and complete the deal.
You know who is leading the assist charts? Our
Who?
very own Mohamed Kudus.
How many?
He's leading with 4 goals.
I have him in my fantasy team. This week, my fantasy, the Ghanaian boys have sorted my fantasy.
Oh, me too. African boys. Mbumu has an assist. Mbumu has an assist for my fantasy. Semenyo and then Kudus. And I have some 2 clean sheets from Arsenal. So
Shesko also scored for me, so I'm good. I can't remember the rest of my players.
I'll be on top of you by the time we finish this game.
Yeah.
So,
it's been a while since we discussed our fantasy. We'll discuss into detail. The next 2 weeks we'll have time, so we'll discuss and we'll project those of you guys who are leading the league, and we'll also project who's at the bottom of the league.
All right, so let's do this. The international break. What do you want us to discuss? Just drop it in the comment section for us. Sometimes we even get short of what to discuss sometimes. So, help us. What do you want us to? What do you want to hear? Should we do a bit of a throwback of United or something? Like anything you want us to
good old days.
Good old days, so that you remember some few things. If that's what you want us to discuss. But
oh God.
Before we go, we have some 5 minutes. Let me look for this comment from Mame. Our very good friend. Mame Schmidt. Let me look for it. But please, if you have anything you want us to discuss, please share it with us on the podcast under the comment section. And
it's on YouTube.
Come again.
Is it on YouTube?
Yeah, on YouTube. Yes, that's what I'm trying to look for. The comment.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it was a very, very, very interesting. She had a question for us actually. Okay, I found it, and I think Kwame answered it, but
yeah, I've already answered, but we can discuss it.
We can discuss it. He says that hopefully for a win tomorrow, which we've done, but expecting a draw. We didn't get a draw, Mame. We didn't get a draw.
Oh, she'll be more than delighted that we won.
Question for you both, though. You are pretty clear that Amorim has to go, yet Ineos feels differently. You mentioned some of the good things they are doing at the club, but do you feel they are making the wrong call on this, or you think it's just a bluff?
Kwame, do you want to take it?
Kwame's thoughts. Okay, we've answered there in this. It's a good call. Yeah, that's what I think. It's not a bluff. I don't want to ruin your excitement in the win, but someone said something very interesting in a certain United WhatsApp platform I'm on. Since you watch this team play and you know we are losing the next game, and that is not what you want. I mean, yes, we've won, but you still watch and you feel you have a feeling. Can we wrap up this game? Can we?
There's still that feeling of uncertainty. I was so nervous watching even that second half. Yes, honestly,
it was like that because you have that feeling that if Sunderland should get a goal, we could make a meal out of
the next goal. I was just thinking the next goal swings the game.
Could make a thing, and that's not where you want to be. But I don't think they'll be making a mistake out of it. Was Garnacho going to score? Okay.
No, but to the question, you are distracted because you are watching Chelsea. You are not answering the question. Let me answer the question. The question you've not answered the question. The question she's asking is it a good call that Ineos are trying to keep this manager, or it's a bluff? That's the question. Or that's I don't have a correct understanding of the question. You probably have to read it again.
That's correct. I think that is it.
You are distracted. You are watching football. You don't know what is going on. And my answer to her was emphatic in the sense that we had made our stance clear that it's the wrong call to keep the manager. See, the fact that I threw in, you see, that's the thing. We clutch because perhaps I may have said a lot of things that's based off your thinking or your ideology they did not support. So you clutch on something that I said that may support. If I say that we are doing other positive things, it doesn't mean everything Ineos is doing is right.
Yeah.
In fact, Ineos have gotten so many football decisions wrong. But it is good to highlight the positive stuff. One of those positive stuff is what they are doing at youth level, what they are doing with the female team. I watch all the women's games. You watch almost all the women's games. Yeah. We also know the challenges the women's team has found over the last couple of years. In fact, most people are not even happy with our coach. Most people are not even happy with the extension of Skinner's contract. Most people are not even satisfied with the recruitment. We didn't get a centre back for the women's team. You see, I can even discuss the women's team in detail and at length and at depth, even more than the first team. But it's not a subject that we often get into. Yeah. All that is happening with the women's is we have maintained some level of continuity that seems to work based off our level of expectations. Yeah. To Ineos, he may be exceeding expectations because he's in the Champions League now and he's doing well in the league. You get what I'm trying to say. Yeah. But what do the fans actually want? The fans want us to compete for the title. Almost all the female fans who follow the female team are always complaining because they feel like we can, with just a little bit more investment.
There's this one more step to take and we are not taking it.
We are not competing for the big players. Yes. We are not competing to keep some of our big players that we've lost. Yeah. How do you lose Mary Epps? We've replaced her very well, right? We've actually replaced her with...
you can count a number of players.
See the striker, Russo at Arsenal now. We did not do enough to keep our best players. How did we even lose this girl to Chelsea? What's her name again? Even James' sister to Chelsea. After we developed her... Clinton is the replacement for Clinton. The replacement for Clinton in Jesse Park, is very good. Yeah. So it sort of softens the blow. But a lot of things that have
it's just gone right. The point of the quality. I mean, keeping some of these quality players available. Yeah.
So even at that level, not everything is perfect, but things seem to be going well. Yeah. With the recruitment at youth level, things seem to be going well. We can highlight that, but even that there is no perfection. But with respect to the male team, Kwame, there's a lot that has to be corrected. A lot. So let's not get things twisted. That's what I'm trying to say.
Thank you very much, Kwame.
So he has to go. But if he somehow wins games and keeps the job, then kudos to him. We'll eat humble pie.
Anyway, guys, thank you so much. We'll see you on the next one. My name is Kwame. In the course of the week, remember to share your comments with us and let's see what we can discuss. Have a great time. Bye-bye.